Oh. Hmm. Oh man. Hmm.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Aggressive call on the opening play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Got the first down and still motoring. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down quickly and short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, we're only in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation here on third down. On the move now.
What is that nigga doing?
But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call.
Yeah,
and they
right,
put
that
themselves in
work.
a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, come
It's
on.
incomplete. The 4th down stop.
You put that
Turnover
down.
on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the runner takes off to his right. Throws a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Sit there,
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside.
I'm gonna show you a highlight.
Plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
LSU 7, Alabama 0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. The shotgun running play call. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seemed to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West. The winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. Great footwork, a big opening now. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Oh, that's a great one.
Breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Powering through. In the clear at the 25. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a good catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, it's easy.
That pass is off target. He got easy through as the 3rd down pressure worked. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 2nd down here.
He's going to try to bait him.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
A new set of downs after that completion.
What are you doing? Hey, what's going on?
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking for 6.
Ooh.
He makes the grab in the end zone.
Caught that?
Touchdown, Alabama.
Are we in the bar? He caught that?
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
That's a bad.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. The ball is picked off.
Oh, we don't want to return it.
Now he's bringing it back.
Sure. Stop.
Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Damn, he is cold.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Great tackle.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He can go. Touchdown, LSU. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle,
sack, boy.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Good sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick
this is so
throw.
bad. Yes, yes.
Catch.
Please.
He's not going to
That's
get the
still bad.
1st down. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket.
Yeah.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Watch out, go over.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powers through. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before makes the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He escapes the pocket. Using his
Oh, that
legs
was
here.
so ass, bro. I gotta
If you're
let
not going
go
to
of
account
him
for a
too,
quarterback,
bro.
he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're backed
That
up
should be
here trying to
impossible
make something
every time.
happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Yo. There you go.
Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Alabama, 14.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
That's
He's
right.
past the marker and still going. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tied. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, not right through.
That makes the score LSU.
She got one viewer.
Kickoff team out there. They are
LSU,
fired up
Bama,
after
did
just
not
scoring a
really need
touchdown.
it. Nigga, 7 tickets in the buy. I realized that fucking viewers.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups. And the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the ground. It's Harris. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
With the score, LSU 42, Alabama 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. running through the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wide.
Oh, that's bad, bro. He's wide open. That's so bad.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
It's all way too late. I haven't been able to do anything about it.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver.
Oh, you
But they
just selling
can't
me.
make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
Shit.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go.
Damn.